do you see out of Georgia? What stands out to you about their defense? Maybe where they're particularly strong?
Up front. I mean, this is the best front that we've seen. Their defensive ends, their tackles, linebackers, but this is by far the best front we've faced. So we've got to do a really good job of blocking those guys.
They obviously don't do the exact same thing that Oklahoma did, but I mean, it is a three-man front. It's another situation where you can have blitzers and guys coming off the edge that aren't defensive.
Well, in fact, they are like Oklahoma. They play a four-down front, and then they play the three-man that you're talking about, the Bear defense. And so they'll mix it up like Oklahoma did. So it's almost identical to Oklahoma.
What can you learn from that? I guess we obviously had some issues in the second half dealing with those pressures. What do you take from that?
Well, we're working on blocking those pressures, and so we've got to execute better against those pressures than what we did in the Oklahoma game.
Mike, you've obviously been around the game a really long time. Do you have an experience, anything like this season, where you've got three tough losses and there's some adversity out there? How do you get through it? What do you look for?
Yeah, I mean, you've been in as long as I have. You've seen a little bit of everything. So, the main thing is that everybody keeps their focus. The team keeps their focus, coaches, and that we keep working together to get better. And that's what we did today. We had a really good practice, and guys are focused and they're working at getting better. And you just got to stay the course. You got to work through it and fight through it, and we'll get there. Everybody knows we're close. We just got to get it done.
Do you believe this is a unified team?
I do, very much so. No doubt.
Georgia's those outside linebackers specifically. I know with guys like Floyd and Jenkins and Carter, they got some really sort of dynamic guys there. Are those some of those edge things you were talking about that they do with those guys?
Yeah, when they get into their bear front, those guys are really wide, and they're trying to obviously keep everything inside. You're not going to get outside against that. So, and then the other thing is they play four techniques or 4-eye techniques on our tackles, so they really close off the run game. So that's a tough, it's a tough running to run against, a front to run against. And so, we had some good runs against Oklahoma, and so we've got to work at those, and then we got to get better at some other parts of that.
And I know obviously I haven't seen as much film of him this year, to be honest, but last year in loose down situations, nickel, Georgia seemed to make a lot of big plays out of that package. When they got you in loose downs, they seem to be. I mean, I know everyone's tough.